name is Pascale Gibon, and I am delighted to welcome you to the Everyday Life Balance Show, the podcast for men and women who want to create more balance and harmony in their life on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. Every Monday, you get access to insights, practical tools, and strategies on well-being, personal development, life fulfillment, and success from experts in their field and from me, your change catalyst. It is my mission to guide you to happiness and help you find greater joy, inner peace, and balance. This is an invitation to you, the listener, to transform your life one step at a time. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to the Everyday Life Balance Show. I'm Pascale Gibon, your host and guide to heart-led transformation and soulful living. As I welcome you today, I'm filled with deep gratitude. This show has just celebrated its 8th anniversary. Hooray! It's funny how what was an idea became a reality that is still going strong 8 years later. Following a clear blueprint to create and launch the podcast made a difference for me. Whenever I sit down to write an episode, I'm inspired. It brings me so much joy to know that every episode and word might touch someone's life and gently guide them back to balance, fulfillment, and happiness. Thank you for being part of this journey. Every day is a gift. If there's an episode you found particularly helpful, please email support@pascalegibon.com or use our contact form to send us a message at www.theeverydayLifeBalanceShowPodcast.com/contact. If you listened to episode 393, you remember that I introduced the first 3 principles of success. Today, I'm excited to continue the journey by sharing the final 3. These principles complete the foundation of intentional success, the kind of success that isn't just about achievement, but about living with depth, purpose, and joy. So, as a gentle reminder, the first 3 principles were: principle number 1, you become what you think about. We examined how your thoughts create your reality and why it matters to control your thinking. Your habitual way of thinking is instrumental in your ability to experience success. Principle number 2 is that success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. I recently met a singer who was launching her first single. We talked about her new venture, and she said, "You know what? I enjoy every single moment of this new experience." Success is about enjoying the journey. Once you've reached your destination, you think of your next project. Principle number 3 is don't forfeit your success by conforming. We learned that the opposite of courage is not cowardice, but conformity. Success lies outside of your zone of comfort. Let's now unfold principles 4 to 6 together. Principle number 4 is to create more than you compete. Creating more than you compete is crucial in today's world. With the advent of AI, it's increasingly important to nurture our creative power. Any successful project is the fruit of outstanding creativity. The Apple brand is often an excellent example of creativity. Cultivating a creative mind through visualization will help you thrive. What do you visualize for your life? If you are at a crossroads, what vision do you have for your next chapter in this new cycle? Take the time to visualize your highest dreams for your life and your family. Visualizing your goals and taking steps to accomplish them is an excellent tool for achievement. As we awaken our creative power, the next question becomes, Where do we direct it? This naturally leads us to the importance of having clear, aligned goals. So principle number 5 is to set clear goals. This principle is essential. Confusion keeps us stuck, so clearly defined goals are essential because they help us clarify our direction, focus our thinking on results, and set our energy in motion. An example is, I want to lose weight. So far, it's just a dream or vague idea. To make it more specific, you need to ask yourself, when will you start? What are you willing to do? Which plan will you follow? What ideal weight do you desire to reach? How long do you give yourself to accomplish your goal? What do you need? Who can help you get there? Once you clearly define your intention, you need to pay attention to it and act accordingly. Based on the example I've just given, I invite you to look at your current goal and identify whether it's specific enough or too vague. If your goals are too vague, use the SMART goals concept. Specify what you desire, make it measurable by creating milestones, and make it attainable through progressive steps, relevant and timely. Let's move on to the last principle. Principle number 6, serve others. Earl Nightingale tells us that our rewards in life are directly proportional to our service to others. Let's operate from a place of giving instead of getting, and serving first matters most because service is the soul of success. The perpetual cycle of giving and receiving from infancy to later years is part of the human experience. A life of just getting is inconceivable. Let me reiterate this life-changing sentence. Our rewards in life are directly proportional to our service to others. In other words, the more you give, the more you receive. Think of the time when someone offered you kindness with no expectation. How did it feel? That quiet warmth and sense of being seen is the reward of service. When we give from the heart, the ripple it creates is often more powerful than we'll ever know. The joy of serving others fills us and connects us to the world. Cultivate daily a heart that gives unconditionally. You don't give because you expect something in return. You give because you desire to make others happy. When you give without expectation, your life takes on new meaning. Your energy expands. Your heart opens. And the joy from lifting others becomes its own kind of fulfillment. Ask yourself, how can I serve from a place of love today? Through your words, or a small act of kindness, you are more impactful than you know. This principle of serving others is a guideline and a source of inspiration and motivation. It reminds us that we can make a difference, no matter how small, in the lives of others. The statistics reveal that 95% of people don't achieve their goals because they need to do what the 5% are willing to do. The principles I've just shared are your starting point. I encourage you to return to them whenever you don't attain the desired result. Let's gently pause here. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, which of these 6 principles is calling me today? Where am I invited to deepen, recommit, or begin again? There's no rush. Let the answers come softly. The one that feels most alive within you now is the one to begin with. Let's recap all 6 principles of success. Principle number 1, you become what you think about. So feed your mind with thoughts that align with success, not fear. Principle number 2, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. Stay persistent and pursue what truly matters to you. Principle number 3, do not forfeit success by conforming. Choose courage, purpose, and faith. Principle number 4, create more than you compete to optimize your creative power and create new and favorable circumstances. Principle number 5, set clear goals to be emotionally involved in the desired results and achieve them. And lastly, principle number 6, serve others to enjoy the greatest reward, the gift of giving from the heart. Here is my invitation to you. Beautiful soul, I invite you to choose one principle this week and embody it with intention. Reflect on it, write it down, and let it guide your thoughts and actions. If it's creativity, visualize clearly what you truly desire. If it's setting clear goals, be more specific to make your vision a reality. If it's service, perform one act of kindness, simply, quietly, and powerfully. If it's belief, empower yourself with empowering beliefs. Each slight shift creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Thank you again for allowing me to walk beside you on your journey. Your growth is inspiring, and your presence is a gift. Remember, success isn't a destination. It's a way of living with intention, love, and deep trust. Now is your time to thrive. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love, radiant light, and encouragement. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for reviewing and rating the Everyday Life Balance podcast on iTunes. And thank you for subscribing to this podcast so that you can continue to get training each time I release a new episode. I look forward to connecting with you next week. And as always, yes, you can dream it, create it, live it.